Welcome to Nexus List. In today's video we will be exploring our top picks of shows like Bones. Let's get started. Number 10. Psych. The humor-filled adventures of a detective agency run by a fake psychic and his dubious sidekick provide a refreshing take on the crime-solving genre. The main casts consist of James Roday Rodriguez and Jewel Hill. The show has finished with 8 seasons with a total of 121 episodes. If Bones is a romantic crime comedy, then Psych is a friendship crime comedy. Psych is sillier than Bones, loaded with obscure pop culture references and running gags about pineapples, but it takes the relationships at its core seriously. Number 9. Lie to Me. A deception expert, which is played by Tim Roth, works with law enforcement agencies, lawyers and private companies to sort out the facts in cases. Based on the real-life experiences of psychologist Paul Ekman, an expert in how facial expressions can betray emotions. The show was cancelled after 3 seasons with a total of 48 episodes. The show did not have a proper ending, but it is still worthwhile to watch it. Number 8. White Collar. A white-collar criminal, who is played by Matt Bomer, agrees to help the FBI catch other white-collar criminals using his expertise as an art and securities thief, counterfeiter, and conman. The show has finished with 6 seasons with a total of 81 episodes. Number 7. Lucifer. Lucifer Morningstar, who is played by Tom Ellis, has decided he's had enough of being the dutiful servant in hell and decides to spend some time on Earth to better understand humanity. He settles in Los Angeles, the city of angels. Here he aids the LAPD in rounding up and punishing evildoers in this TV adaptation of the DC comic book. This show is still airing and has 93 episodes. Number 6. Criminal Minds. This show is about the cases of the FBI, Behavioral Analysis Unit, an elite group of profilers who analyze the nation's most dangerous serial killers and individual heinous crimes in an effort to anticipate their next moves before they strike again. This show has ended with 15 seasons with a total of 323 episodes. Number 5. Rizzoli and Isles. Based on the best-selling crime novels by Tess Gerritsen, Angie Harmon and Sasha Alexander, stars Detective Jane Rizzoli and medical examiner Moral Isles. They team up to solve crimes in Boston. This show has finished with 7 seasons with a total of 105 episodes. Number 4. Elementary. Sherlock Holmes, who is played by Johnny Lee Miller, investigates crimes in modern-day New York City as a consultant to the NYPD and is assisted by Joan Watson, who is played by Lucy Liu, a former surgeon who is hired by Holmes's wealthy father to help keep the eccentric detective sober. The show has concluded with 7 seasons with a total of 154 episodes. Number 3. NCIS. NCIS, which stands for Naval Criminal Investigative Service, is more than just an action drama. With liberal doses of humor, it's a show that focuses on the sometimes complex and always amusing dynamics of a team forced to work together in high-stress situations. NCIS Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs, who is played by Mark Harmon, is a former Marine gunnery sergeant whose skills as an investigator are unmatched. The show is still airing and has a total of 414 episodes. Number 2. Castle. After a serial killer imitates the plots of his novels, successful mystery novelist Richard Rick Castle, who is played by Nathan Fillion, receives permission from the mayor of New York City to tag along with an NYPD homicide investigation team for research purposes. Castle probably comes closest to the relationship and friendship that you see in Bones. Just less science and more cop work and conspiracy theories. The show has ended with 8 seasons with a total of 173 episodes. Number 1. The Mentalist. The series follows Patrick Jane, who is played by Simon Baker, an independent consultant for the California Bureau of Investigation. Although not an officer of the law, he uses his skills from his former career as a successful, yet admittedly fraudulent, psychic medium to help a team of CBI agents solve murders. The real reason for Jane's involvement with law enforcement is to track down the serial killer known as Red John, who was responsible for the brutal murders of his wife and his daughter. This show is darker than Bones. The show has finished with 7 seasons with a total of 151 episodes. Which other shows are similar to Bones? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time in the Nexus.